high is about 75 degrees. Average low is 47. So typically we don't see that much humidity, but we definitely have feeling it now, which means even though we get to the upper 80s or low 90s, it might feel like a few degrees warmer than that. So if you're coming out as a patron to partake in the final round, you need to be prepared for temperatures feeling like they're in the low, maybe even the mid 90s, as temperatures will get close to that, but the humidity making it feel that much more uncomfortable. And yes, this is really early to be feeling and seeing this type of heat and the warmth. But the forecast calls for a dry day, so no weather delay except just having to deal with the added heat across the area. And right now, Rory McIlroy is our leader at 12 under par. He's a 4-shot lead. This kid is 21 years old. I mean, what were you doing at 21 years old? Kind of making me feel like a little underachiever. But he could be dealing with his first major of the year in a couple of hours. And again, play is about to start in about, say, 2 hours or so at Augusta National. And again, the final round should be weather-free in terms of any delays. And this actually, Todd, should be the 25th out of 75 Masters that should have no rainfall. So, yeah, weather, just the heat is a big story here at Augusta.
All right.
Todd?
Well, thanks so much, Paul. Yeah, and to answer your question, when I was 21, I had a few suit jackets, but none of them were green. So, I mean, that shows you at least my golf skills. Not quite up to that level, yeah. Hey, want to talk at least a little bit about some of the green on the map here. Of course, as we get into Monday, that's where we track the severe threat. We'll talk more about the specific areas, but you see really from the Great Lakes all the way back down to the Gulf Coast, even the coast of Texas, the entire Gulf Coast of Texas, chances for some showers, maybe some thunderstorms there as well. A lot more of the energy, again, extending a bit farther northward there, but even the Northeast getting into some of these showers. Monday night into early Tuesday morning is where we start to see some of the better chances, say, from Boston back down through D.C., even once you get down through Raleigh, Charlotte, North Carolina. Again, that's where we see the better chances there. And you see some of the green outline there, especially in the daytime on Tuesday. We can still hold on to some of those thunderstorms. Eastern Carolinas, North and even Central Florida, pretty good chances there as well, but some showers still kind of hanging back through at least a few areas of the Central Great Lakes. I also have to admit to turning on my air conditioner yesterday, but at least across a few areas of the Southeast, we'll have a couple days where you may not need the AC, but certainly back in through Texas. Notice how the temperatures certainly rebound after this front moves through, especially in through Thursday. We start to see those temperatures again starting to kind of slowly inch up back across the at least the Gulf Coast itself. Southern Georgia, that's again where we're starting to see some 80s. Notice at least a few quiet days here through much of the east, though in through Wednesday, Thursday, that next disturbance spills out of the mountains. Another chance for some showers and thunderstorms that just start to really cross the Mississippi River, say Thursday into Friday. That's where that starts to expand. Again, that will be our next chance for, again, a good opportunity for some thunderstorms, so through the middle and the finish of this coming week. But for now, let's first get through the rest of this weekend and into Monday. Jen?
And I put my AC on yesterday too, Todd. We'll count on the Weather Channel. We'll have continuing coverage all day of the latest severe weather outbreak. Thunderstorms fired up across the plains in the southeast yesterday, but we have another widespread threat on the way. Details ahead on Weekend View. And don't forget, you can sign up for breaking news alerts from the Weather Channel. Just text TWC Breaking to 44636.
It's tough to run with congestion. So I'm taking charge with Claritin D. It relieves even my worst allergy symptoms. Nothing works stronger, faster, or longer for nasal congestion and sinus pressure without drowsiness. I only live Claritin Clear with Claritin D.
Brought to you by non-drowsy Claritin allergy products. Live Claritin Clear.
Why settle for the other guy's fish sandwich? Get our new seafood feast. Wild Alaskan pollock, plump shrimp, and a scrumptious crab cake for just $5.99. Can't make a sandwich out of that. At Long John Silver's, we speak fish.
We're here because we wanted to come as much as they did.
It's really Hogwarts.
Because I can fly with Harry.
Because I love seeing him like this.
From unforgettable adventures to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Only at Universal Orlando Resort.
Mud.
Yeah, Dirt.
Do you think the two of us will ever find the one?
Well, we've been left behind by so many mops and brooms.
Oh, man.
But we have got
See ya.
each other.
What about
Swiffer attracts dirt. The 2-in-1 Swiffer Sweeper uses electrostatic dry cloths to trap and lock more dirt than a broom, and uses dirt-dissolving wet cloths to clean better than a mop.
You're quite the pickup artist.
2-in-1 Swiffer Sweeper gives cleaning a whole new meaning.
Long before a Cummins diesel engine powered a Ram truck, it roared to life out here and proved itself here, here, and here. And it's now delivering best-in-class towing here and unsurpassed torque here. The Ram 5-year, 100,000-mile warranty covers you everywhere. Ram.
On the next From the Edge, capturing any hidden gem comes with a steep price.
Heads up here, big ice.
From the Edge, Thursday night at 8 on the Weather Channel.
Stay tuned for your local on the 8s, brought to you by Liquifeed. Makes feeding as easy as watering.
Presenting Miracle-Gro Liquifeed, the only garden feeder that works with ready-to-use liquid Miracle-Gro. It's a revolutionary way to grow a great garden. Liquifeed makes feeding as easy as watering. No measuring, mixing, or guessing. Just attach, insert, and feed. Plants get the perfect balance of water and nutrients to grow twice as big. Liquifeed from Miracle-Gro, and prevent weeds up to 3 months with Miracle-Gro Garden Weed Preventer.
Look out for weather caught on camera. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Weather Channel. Now you're local on the 8s.
Freaking size of these freaking pieces of hell.
Turn that in the Weather Channel.
We've endured a simply unbelievable week of severe weather.
Yeah, listen to this. Again, we've racked up more than 2,000 storm reports of severe weather over the past 7 days. Most of them, however, came on Monday, April 4th.
Preliminary reports indicate there were 27 reports of tornadoes yesterday. And this morning, residents in Mapleton, Iowa are cleaning up after being slammed by a wedge tornado last night.
Yeah, witnesses say that twister was almost a mile wide. Again, just a short time ago, we spoke to the American Red Cross as volunteers gear up to actually help the community.
This morning we've got a shelter set up at the community center in Mapleton. We'll be providing food for the emergency responders, the residents, and the cleanup crews as they come out this morning and take a look at the damage that's happened overnight.
Thanks. All right. Again, want to take you into some of the areas that we're talking about, at least the chance for severe weather today. Notice the area certainly in the red zone, especially during the really afternoon, evening hours, the better chance. Of course, we do have a little bit of severe weather going on with that cell moving through eastern Michigan. We'll look at that in just a moment. Notice, though, the overnight hours. That's where we start to cross early half in the evening, overnight, really through St. Louis, and then that's where you get some of those better chances back towards even Indianapolis. Now, do you see the warm front on there? Most of the activity, at least earlier in the day, is actually going to be, say, north of the the warm front. So Chicago, we're actually on the better side of things, but of course Green Bay still dealing with some of the rain. Notice the temperature difference here. Places like Bismarck back in the 30s.